Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have a very special video for you because we're doing the best of 2023 according to Beautiful and Bothered. Okay, so if you don't know who or what Beautiful and Bothered is, it's a podcast slash YouTube channel, and it's by two guys that I absolutely adore, Johnny and Kevin, and they are makeup gurus with lots and lots of experience, makeup and beauty, and yeah, I just really love their advice, and I've gotten a lot of product recommendations from them. And they recently, or not recently, I guess, the end of last year, 2023, they released a best of according to them. So it's sort of in contrast to the best of beauty of Allure, because Allure magazine kind of got a lot of stuff wrong. So yeah, so I actually had a lot of the products that they recommended, and only a couple I had to buy to get a full face. So I did this whole look using pretty much everything they recommended. So let's just talk about it, okay? So they recommended 3 foundations. One was Dior, one was Revlon, and one was Urban Decay. The one that I'm wearing is the Urban Decay. It's this one, Hydromaniac, and I actually did not have any of the 3 foundations that they recommended. So this is the one I went with. The Revlon that they recommended was a little harder to find. There was only 10 or 12 colors, and they didn't have it in Ulta. They didn't have it most places that I tried. So, and then the Dior, by contrast, was very expensive. And I think it is probably very beautiful. I'm going to get it and try it, but I just haven't yet. So, this one, available at Ulta, the Urban Decay Hydromaniac. And I would say, it's probably best for if you have dry skin. I actually have combination skin. However, it's wintertime and my skin has gotten a lot drier. And I think it worked out really well for me. I'm wearing it to work tonight, so I'll put in some info about how it wears. But other than that, I've really liked it. It was creamy and it's got a good coverage, I would say. A good solid medium coverage. So I approve of that message. The concealer they picked, they only picked one, and it's no surprise, Natasha Denona. This really has taken beauty social media by storm. Natasha did a great job with this concealer, and I do love it. It's a little creamy for me, and I think that I like the Haus Labs better, which also launched last year. But I'm wearing this, and I think it's a lovely concealer, and it lasts well. My eyes are really crusty right now. I think I had a reaction to something that I used, so please ignore that. That's not the concealer or any of these products. It's just some dryness that I have around my eyes. But anyway, so yeah, I like how the wand, the applicator is. Let me show you. It's got this little hole in the middle. You see that? And so it holds onto some product, and it kind of applies a little more as opposed to having to continue to go back into the tube. And it's not really a doe foot, it's more of like a teardrop shape. So you can really kind of get in those little corners around the nose and, around the eyes. So yeah, this is one of my favorites, and it's definitely in my lineup. It's not my absolute favorite of last year though. That would be the Haus Labs. I didn't have any of the powders that they chose, and I was going to buy the NYX, but I saw a lot of reviews saying it gave a white cast. So I think what I'm going to do is they recommended the Anastasia loose powder, and that one I think I'm going to get and try it out. One that I love is a brand that they chose for, I can't remember if it was Beauty Brand of the Year or Most Innovative Brand of the Year, but it was one of their favorite brands, and it's the Moira. And so that's what I use today, the Moira Loose Powder. This is a major dupe for the Givenchy, with the 4 colors. This one has 3 colors though. And so I used that one today. I just needed a little brightening, and my skin I'm not having a good skin day. It has nothing to do with the products. It's just, I think I had a reaction to something. But I'll put that in another video. What else did they have? Okay, so one thing that I sort of disagreed with is they chose for cream / liquid contour of the year, this one. It's by Moira, and I have Fairlight, the 100. Now, I don't disagree that this is a good product because I actually do love it. What I disagree with is that it's a contour, because even though they call it a contour, it's very warm toned. And let me show you the difference. So this is the Moira. And then let me show you the one that I normally use. Do you see the difference? This is just a little warm compared to this one. And they're both the lightest colors. They both say 100 Fairlight. So while I think this is a great product, I think it's just a little too warm tone to be considered a contour. I guess it's leaning on neutral to warm, but I just like something a little more cool, bordering on gray. For me personally, because I'm so fair, I think that's the reason. Now, the powder bronzer that they chose, I absolutely adore. And I actually bought on their recommendation a couple of, well, I guess it's probably been about a month or two ago now. But it's this one right here. Trixie Cosmetics. I absolutely love this one. It comes with 3 colors. And this is the color I normally use. I'm hoping I'm going to get some use out of this color, and I probably will. In the summer, I don't tan really, but I do get a little color on my face because I live in the South, and I actually, you know, I'm a night shifter, so I'm kind of a vampire. I don't get out during the day a lot, but I do try to go, you know, to the beach and just do little things in the summer. So I probably will get a little color on my face, and that's probably when I'll use this one. This highlighter is probably my favorite highlighter ever. Now they chose the Rare Beauty, the powder highlighter, as the one of the year, which I actually don't even have that one. I have the liquid one, which I don't love, and I think that's just because I don't love liquid highlighters. But today I'm wearing this that came with this palette, and it's just really gorgeous. It doesn't show any texture. I have it on my nose here, and then I have a little bit here. Love, 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 love. And I loved everything that I've tried from Trixie, all of which I've bought on Mr. Johnny's recommendation. So for eyeshadow, they chose several palettes. They chose like a colorful palette, a couple of colorful palettes, and a couple of neutral palettes. The one that I already had, so I didn't want to buy anything, was this one, and it is also one of my favorites. The Patrick Ta Major Dimensions 3, and it is the all matte one. I cannot say enough about how rich and creamy these mattes are, and I'm wearing it now. I think I did all cool tones. So the way this palette is laid out is there's a row of all warm tones and then a row of all cool tones, and then you have these 2 creams here, which I think I've only used like once or twice. I just don't do a lot of cream, and I probably should try it more, but I just haven't. But yeah, this is probably my favorite eyeshadow palette that I own. And, well, one of my favorites. I also have a hoodie that I really love too. But I think it just gives such pretty, creamy colors. They're very blendable with each other. They don't get crusty. I just really love it. Like I said, these dry patches have nothing to do with the product. It's just my skin is not being happy with me today. I did not have any of the liquid / cream blush that they chose, which was Moira, and I don't know if I'm going to buy it, only because I have so many. I have a lot of Rare Beauty. I have a lot of e.l.f., the new e.l.f. I may get one color just to try though, because it was their recommendation. But what I do have is the powder blush that they chose, and it's this one, and I 100% agree. Haus Labs. Not necessarily this color. I'm just wearing lavender blonde today because I felt like it went with my scrubs. But yeah, this is my favorite formula of powder blush, hands down. It's very, very pretty on. It just kind of glides on like a dream, and Haus Labs did an amazing, amazing job with this. It comes in, I don't know, maybe like 6 or 8 colors. It's not a lot of colors, but I will try to get some more so that you guys can see all of them, you know, in a later video. What else do we have? Oh, brow products. Okay, so brows, they chose both the Rare Beauty pencil and the gel. I do not have any of the gel. Every time I try to buy it, it's sold out, which tells me it's probably amazing. So I just don't have it. What I used today was the Sephora brand brow gel, which is, you know, it's not terrible. It was actually an Allure winner, and that's why I bought it to try. And you know, I like it. My brows, my brows don't behave. So if I want them to really like do the stick up in the air, fluffy brow, I have to use something like a brow. What is that? Like the NYX, not the NYX, the e.l.f. or the Hy-Glam. Like the e.l.f. or the Hy-Glam. What's it called? Crystal Clear Set Me Up Brow Hold. You know, it's a gel which you dip your spoolie in. And even this doesn't make my brows stay exactly where I want them. But that's just because my brows are stubborn. But what I do have is the pencil. And I actually do like this pencil a lot. I don't know if it's my absolute favorite. I'm wearing it right now. And I love the color, which is soft black. My brows are sort of not quite black, but too dark to be dark brown in most brands. And so I love this color. I wish that the tip was a little smaller. Do you see how it is? It came angled, which the angle never lasts. So this isn't my favorite shape for a brow pencil. I much prefer a tiny, tiny little tip like the Kosas, for example, the Kosas Nano. The color I have is a little light for me though, so I'm going to try to go one shade darker, which is their black, I think. Who else has a tiny pencil like that? I think, let me look at my drawer. Let's see what this one is. Yeah, Anastasia has a tiny one, the Brow Wiz Skinny Brow Pencil. I have a little mini one here, and it's pretty tiny. Let me show you the Kosas one too. This one is the Kosas, and it's really tiny. Teeny, teeny, teeny. So yeah, so I really do love the Rare Beauty also, and it's in my rotation. I just have to sort of sharpen it on a tissue or something to make it really teeny tiny. What's on me? Lipstick? Yeah. I don't know how long that lipstick had been on me, so it gets caught in my hair, and then anyway. So the mascaras, I did not have either one of the mascaras that they chose. I'll probably pick one up, but I didn't have them. So one of the ones I chose was the KVD tubing mascara. So instead I wore, where is it? My Tartlette tubing mascara, which is my current favorite. This one here. And this is the wand. I really like this mascara. Makes my lashes long and full, and it doesn't run or you know, bleed like a raccoon because it's tubing mascara. Today I have for you the Give by Gwen Stefani. I just bought the mini. I just kind of wanted to try it and see if I liked it first. But so far, I'm enjoying it. So I have it over here. I don't have it over here. I like the little wand. It's like it's got this little ball tip on the end, so it makes it where you can really get into the little tiny hairs. So let's go ahead and put it on this side. I feel like minis are always harder to maneuver when you don't have that long wand. Mascara face. So yeah, that looks nice. I think I put more on that side. Alrighty, there we go. So we will see how it wears. Oh, and the final category was lips. Now, I did not have everything in every category. So they chose 3 brands of lip liner. I had one of them, the NYX, and I have 2 colors here just to show you guys. This is the one I wore today, the natural. There we go. And then I also have, what is this? Peekaboo Neutral. Just a little rosier.
Jasper.
Help!
Move. Good.
I think so. That was just my canine bull in a china shop. Anyway, the last 2 products that they chose were the bullet lipsticks they chose were Hourglass and Lawless. Now, the Lawless one that they chose was the Forget the Filler. I thought I had that one, but I do not. What I have is, where's the name of it? The Satin Luxe Classic Cream Lipstick. The one I'm wearing is Fawn, but I do have a couple of those. I think I have 3 different colors. And I like this one, so I'm sort of cheating here because I didn't have any of the other ones. I didn't want to buy them because they're both expensive. But yeah, so I'm wearing it now with the lip gloss that they chose, which was the CoverGirl Yummy Gloss. This is what I have in the color Twilight Beam. Love it. It's just nothing revolutionary. It's a lip gloss. But what I do like about it is it's not super sticky and gooey. So far, it hasn't feathered in my lips. Everyone loves the Fenty, but I don't love it. Like, it's beautiful, but it's very sticky and gooey, and it really runs and feathers. And I don't think I have like wrinkles around my mouth really, but that Fenty will give you some where you don't have them. I wore it shopping yesterday. They have a new color and I wanted to try it, so I wore it shopping yesterday. When I got back in the car, I had like lip gloss here, lip gloss all just, it was not a good look. It was not cute. Anyway, the last thing is the setting sprays. Now they had a couple. One I love and one I sort of hate. And I hate to say this because it's like I'm going to get people yelling at me. Let me find it. So I bought this on everyone's recommendations. YouTube, the chokehold that this setting spray has on the beauty influencers is like insane. But I don't love it. I wish I did because I think the concept is great, but it is very, very, very matte and very drying. It's like spraying hairspray on your face. And it doesn't help my makeup last. It just, honestly, the places where I'm oily, it still comes off. My makeup still comes off. It's just, instead of sort of, I can't explain it. It's like crusty and flakes off. And then any dry patches that you have, Sahara Desert. It emphasizes all the texture. Like I just cannot. What I do love is this one, and this was one of theirs that they chose. You shake it up, I could spray it like this all day, and it's a super fine mist that you barely feel going on. Doesn't leave your face feeling icky and wet. This one, you have to hold your breath for like, I don't know, 10 minutes to let it dry, or else you're breathing in all that literal hairspray. And I love One Size. Love, love, love One Size, but I hate that setting spray. So I usually do this. I spray it, let it dry for a sec, spray it again. and it usually keeps my makeup lasting. I work 12-hour shifts in the hospital. It gets hot, it gets cold, it's humid, it's dry, it's all the things. And you know, so I've enjoyed it. I have not worn it with this foundation, so that's not cute. So we'll see. I'll let you guys know at the end of the night how it did. But yeah, so that's my little best of 2023 according to Beautiful and Bothered, Johnny and Kevin. If you see this video, which I doubt you will, but if you do, I just want you to know that I love you guys. I love what you do. I love your inclusivity. I love your humor, and I really love your recommendations. So anyway, thanks for trying all these products out with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.